Hello everyone. Meet Holliday, the sheriff from Macomb. Holliday is a high-skill, mobility-focused hero who thrives on precision and quick decision-making. Like a true cowgirl, she enters the ritual armed with her lasso, explosive barrels, and jump pads, tools that help her isolate targets and reposition with ease. While she has reliable ways to get into and escape danger, her true power comes from accurate gunplay, rewarding players who can consistently land headshots under pressure. Her revolver has significant recoil, encouraging you to aim each shot deliberately rather than just holding down the fire button. The recoil becomes increasingly difficult to control at longer ranges, so either close the distance or wait for the recoil to reset before taking your next shot. With Holliday's first ability, Powder Keg, she throws out an explosive barrel that arms itself after a 0.5 second delay. Once armed, the barrel can be triggered by Holliday, either by shooting it or setting it off with another exploding barrel. Its explosion deals 100 spirit damage to all enemies within a 6-meter radius and knocks them up into the air. If left untouched, the barrel will self-detonate after 10 seconds. When in the air, your barrel can be redirected and prematurely armed by meleeing it immediately after throwing it. This launches the barrel in the direction of the melee hit, causing it to explode instantly on contact with the ground or any enemy it hits. When doing this on the ground, the barrel bounces once, allowing you to shoot it over obstacles. Powder Keg can hold charges, but starts with just one. The cooldown between charges is 3.5 seconds, and it takes 32 seconds to regenerate one charge. The explosion damage scales with spirit power, improving its damage by 1.4 for every point of spirit. Once fully upgraded, the ability's cooldown to refill charges is reduced to 22 seconds. The explosion damage increases to 180, and it can store up to 4 charges in total. Let us now have a look at her second ability, Bounce Pad. When cast, Holliday places a bounce pad in the world that launches any hero, whether friend or foe. When Holliday uses her bounce pads for the first time, she explodes on landing, dealing 90 spirit damage to every hero caught in a 12-meter radius around her. The bounce pad glows golden if it has not been used by Holliday before. After jumping with a bounce pad for the first time, Holliday also has improved air control, aiding her in hitting her explosive landing more reliably. After placing the bounce pad, it stays active for 22 seconds before disappearing again. The pad's duration is indicated by the descending circle, starting to glow red shortly before its expiration. This ability can also hold charges and starts with a single charge. The cooldown between using charges is 3.5 seconds, and it takes 41 seconds to refill one charge. The explosion's damage scales with spirit power, improving it by 0.37 damage for every point of spirit. After unlocking all upgrades, the cooldown to recharge is reduced to 31 seconds. You and your allies gain a plus 4 meter per second move speed bonus after landing for 4 seconds, and the explosive stomp damage is improved to 170 damage, and the spirit scaling of the damage is improved to 0.7 damage for every point of spirit. Her third and passive ability, Crackshot, lets Holliday deal 60 bonus bullet damage on headshots, and it slows the target for minus 50% movement speed, which decays over a 2-second time window. Her gun glows golden when the buff is active. The bonus damage dealt through Crackshot ignores range damage fall off, but it does not apply to objectives. After hitting the headshot, the passive goes on a 20-second cooldown. This cooldown is reduced to 10 seconds if it hits an NPC instead of an enemy hero. The Crackshot bonus damage scales with spirit power, granting you 1.1 extra bonus damage for every point of spirit. With all upgrades unlocked, the decaying slow is improved to minus 75% move speed slow, its damage is improved to 120 damage, and it will reduce the ability's cooldown by 4 seconds when headshotting an enemy hero, as well as reducing it by 2 seconds when headshotting an NPC. And finally, Holliday's ultimate ability, Spirit Lasso. After a 1-second wind-up, she throws out her lasso up to a range of 20 meters. When hitting an enemy hero, 90 spirit damage is dealt to them, and it will drag them along behind you for 2.25 seconds. When using a bounce pad while dragging your victim, the lasso's duration is extended by 1 second. While lassoed, the target caught by Holliday is stunned and cannot perform any actions. You are also unable to shoot or melee, but can use your abilities. After using Spirit Lasso, it goes on a 105-second cooldown. The damage scales with spirit power, granting 0.9 damage for every point of spirit. With all upgrades, the lasso's damage is improved to 170 damage, its duration is improved to 3 seconds, and the cooldown is reduced to 70 seconds. If you'd like to dive deeper, be sure to subscribe so you won't miss our in-depth holiday guide when it drops, as well as our next hero showcase. And if you want to support the channel, you can buy us a Ko-fi or become a YouTube member. It really helps us in our efforts to make these videos for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.